Buddy. See if I can find us online and share. Somebody's awake. Good morning, good morning. It's you. Good morning, Sally. It's a chilly day and a day to sleep in, right? Yeah. Just taking a minute to share, and we've got some people on now. Good morning, Jenny Waterhouse. Okay, got it shared into some groups. And Erica, good morning, sweet Erica in New York. How is New York this morning? It's really chilly here. Good morning, Mike on Periscope. Right now, morning is here in Michigan, Allegan, Michigan. And it's beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. But wow, did it get cold overnight? Jenny said we had a frost this morning. Beautiful fall day here in New Hampshire. So Mike on Periscope, where are you at? We've got New Hampshire and New York and Michigan represented. And here comes India. Good morning, Prachetta. Oh, thank you, sweetheart. I take all the compliments I can get. And namaste to you, Prachetta. Mike, I did not paint that flower, but Sally did. I'm here at Zen Enlightenment in Allegan, Michigan. And Sally is an artist, and she painted that beautiful lotus that's on the wall. You are in Central California. Oh my gosh, you're up early, Mike, or maybe you haven't been to bed yet. That's usually my case when I'm up that time of morning. Hey, Tony. Hey. Good morning, Shri. Hello, hello. Mike, I hope you're nowhere near those fires out there. And I don't listen to the news, so I don't know even what's going on with them. Last I heard, they were starting to get a little bit under control with some of them. My co-host on one of my shows is in California, and she said yesterday that the air was starting to clear up a little bit. Oh, you're up late. Yeah, that's usually my case too. When I'm up at 4:30 in the morning, it's usually because I haven't been to bed yet. And that does happen. Let's see who else is on with us. Rika D'Souza, good morning to you. And there's my Tony Hidalgo. Good morning, Tony. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. And how is Florida since I left it? I can't believe I've been away from Florida for a week already. Yeah. I'm over a week into my journey. Oh, thank you. Thank you all for your compliments this morning. Hope, good afternoon to you. Oh, I know, right? I love this color. That's right. It's Charlie's birthday today. We got to remember. Happy birthday, Charlie. He's not on yet, but when he comes in, we're gonna give him a hard time. Good morning, Jennifer Langren. Florida is hot. Well, can you shift some of that up here? I just blow really hard, and let's see if we can get some of that heat coming up to Michigan, because we were in the 30s when we got up this morning. Oh, thank you, Rika. It's so good to see you on here. So how's everybody doing? It's Saturday, and I am so ready for an amazing day here. I'm teaching Time Heals, which is an energy healing modality, and just very excited to bring in the angels to fill up this place, the ascended masters, and have them just really give the energy to those who are ready to learn and ready to be energy healers in this modality. Yeah, Erica, it's cold. It's not even chilly anymore. It's cold. And this Florida girl is not used to 30-degree weather. Somebody here? No, I'm just a simple girl who in March sat outside in nature and said, wouldn't it be awesome if other people could just sit in the morning and enjoy the beauty of a new day? And so I got online, and that's when this show was born. It was back in March at the beginning of the pandemic, when we were all told to stay put, to not go out and be out in the world around each other. So we decided to virtually be with each other. And we do it every morning since then. We just sit and socialize and see how everybody's doing. We do a little check-in and say, how the heck are you? And what's going on in your world? And then we all just share our burdens, whatever's going on. We have just a few moments of lifting each other up in prayer and sharing whatever's going on so we can all share love with each other. And then that's what we do at the very end of the show. We all share love. And we're not a religion. We're not a cult. We are just people who love each other. And so you're very welcome to come in every morning with us and be here today. Oh, this is a very special gift that one of my friends brought me back from the state of Utah. I've never been to Utah, but I have a feeling I'm going to go there. This is a Peace on Earth tour that began a week ago. And now I'm up here in Michigan to do some training, and then I'll head east from here. I'll be going to New York, to Maryland, Pennsylvania, and who knows where else. Wherever the Angel Mobile takes me, that's where I will be going. Yes, basically good vibes and humanity. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate that. Good morning, Stacy. Good morning, Becky. Becky, am I going to get to see you while I'm up here in Michigan? I certainly hope I am. And Jennifer said, bring on the cold. No, trust me, Jen. I know what it's like living in Florida, and it's hot all the time, and you want some cold, but not this cold. I mean, maybe, 40-ish would be okay, but yeah, it's a little much. Stacy, I wish you could too. Maybe one of the other classes that are scheduled. I really would love for you to be in that and to learn it. Good morning, Christina.
Good morning. Look how beautiful you are. Hi, everybody. Love you.
I get to be with Christina all day today, and Sally and Tony and Jean Lorio. There you are. I spoke your name and I see your name. Good morning, Jean. And also our Lily Ortega, who translates angel speakers into Spanish. She will be in the class today, and she's in California. So that's dedication to be up that early and to be awake and learning something. So I admire her for that. And I will be out west. I will be in California. I think it's probably going to be early December, either late November, early December when I get to California. I'm making my way across the country. Oh, Becky, you had frost this morning.
Yeah.
Christina's laughing. She goes, yeah. Good morning, Suzanne. And I can't wait to see you, Suzanne, when I make my way out that way. Good morning, Dixie Cunningham. It's your first time here. Welcome.
She's a lifelong friend of mine for more than 30 years.
Sally's standing right here with a pot of coffee in her hand and saying hello to you. And oh, I love you, Christina. She brought the creamer for the coffee. Yay. What an amazing day already. And You know, I've mentioned before, when I get up in the mornings, I love to turn on Abraham and listen to the morning rampage. This is a good day. This is a very good day. And that's how I begin my days, with that intention and with that attitude. We set the tone. You know, it's not anything outside of us that tells us how to be. We tell ourselves how to be. Thank you, my darling.
Morning Cuppa, would you like a sip?
Yes, this is my brand new cup that Sally and Tony gave me. It's a Cuppa Happy. Thank you.
Hi, Dixie. Just had to stop and say hi. Bye.
Yeah, we just got here a little bit ago, and it feels so good in this place. I know the angels are rejoicing already. I can feel their energy. I feel Archangel Michael already putting everything into place for us to hold the class a little bit later. Okay, who else we got on? I love this. I love in the morning when people start popping in. We haven't seen the birthday boy yet. Oh, thank you, Mike. Thank you for joining us today, and I hope we see you again. Come back and visit. We're here every morning. It starts at 7:30 Eastern time, so that's 4:30 in the morning for you. But anytime you're up late, just jump right on here with us. And Becky says, yes, coffee. It's definitely a cup of happy this morning. And Prachetta, I got to see your comment here. Thanks so much for your reading and guidance yesterday from me and Big Brother Pritchier. Thanks so much to Sally for doing our reading every week. Sally's amazing. It was so much fun to do those readings together yesterday and to see all the synchronicities. You know, the cards were just talking to each other and coming right in line with what the other one said. So I remember your reading, Prachetta, and oh, you're so amazing. I cannot wait to get over there to India and to hold you and Prachir and just be in that beautiful energy. I can already imagine the lives that we're going to do from over there. And yes, we are going to do a Time Heals training from India. So go ahead and start telling people that is going to happen. And I'm not sure how long I'll be able to stay over there, but I would love to see some of the beauty. I know that your mom has already inspired you and told you what all is going to happen when I get over there with you and Prachetta and Navriti and Geeta. I haven't seen Geeta on in the mornings, so I hope she's doing okay. And Mike on Periscope says, it burns the kindles of my dark heart to see someone bring so much positive. Thank you. Thank you, Mike. I appreciate those words. And Suzanne loved the basement tour and keeps seeing animals. Oh, wow. There's so much energy down in that basement. I forgot to ask Sally if anything had been moved around this morning. Did you notice anything? I didn't notice anything either.
No paintings, no nothing.
There you go. Yeah, we did a lot of clearing down there yesterday when we were down, and there was one spirit that was willing to go on to the light. She had perished in the fire, and she was ready. She was ready to move on from this place. And there was then something else that wasn't so happy with us being down there, but usually in the morning, Sally says she comes in and things have been moved around, paintings get knocked off the wall, and there was none of that today. So I know Archangel Michael and Archangel Metatron were still dealing with that entity, that being that was in the basement. So it really feels good in here. It feels very calm and serene. And I think that was a really good clearing that was done. And we'll continue to put the healing energy down there. Sally's going to go sage and put some camphor down in there. Deirdre, good morning, sweetheart. Time got away from you. Yeah, I'm telling you, that happens, doesn't it? Erica, thank you for your compliment. Oh, yes, Mike. Mike says it sounds great. Have an amazing weekend, everyone. And hug your loved ones, please. You know, I so love hugs. I am a hugger. So when I see you in person, I want to hug. If you're not comfortable with all that's going on with the virus and everything, just let me know because I am a hugger. I love my hugs. And let me see, I can't see all the comments going on. So I've got to scroll back up. Okay, I think I got all of those and saw everybody that came in. Christina, how are you this morning?
I'm good.
Okay, Becky, my daughter and I were close to you ladies yesterday. We got scammed twice trying to purchase a puppy. Lesson learned, she was heartbroken, but you were close to us. Becky, I'm so sorry that happened, honey. Yes, people can be so cruel. Just cover yourself with the energy of spirit, that white light, and we're going to lift you up today. Yes. Yeah, absolutely. That perfect puppy for you is on its way to you. It will happen. I feel that. There's our birthday boy. Happy birthday to you. Hi, Charlie. I hope you're going to have an amazing day, Charlie. I know you will. And I can't wait to see you tonight at Chanting and hear all about it and see what wonderful things happen to you today. Good morning, Joanne. All my Floridian people showing up today. And I think you want to probably rub in the weather to us, right? Somebody already said it was hot there. So that's okay. You go ahead and enjoy. I'm enjoying myself. And Jean says the basement spooks me a little. Yeah, it's interesting energy down there, that's for sure. But you know, when you stand in your divine authority, there is no fear. You don't get afraid. You just stay with who you are, and there's nothing that can hurt us. The only thing to fear is fear itself. And that's not an original quote, but I love it. I love that saying because when we allow ourselves to go into the low vibration, that's what happens. We get out of our heart and into our head. So just everything is energy. So when we look at it that way, we can deal with who we are and what that energy is. And if it's not of love and light, then it's not welcome where we are. And those are the words I used yesterday to say, if you're not of love and light, you got to go. You can't hang out in this beautiful place. This is such an amazing energy here. That's a bright light here in Allegan, and it needs to be here. So everything about it is being cleared. All of the energy, all of the beings that want to create a disturbance, they just got to go. And Becky said, you lost $250. I'm so sorry, honey. I am so sorry that happened. And we're lifting you up to get you into a high vibration. And I do want to see you. So I'm really hoping that happens while I'm up here in Michigan. I wish you were here today. This is going to be so amazing. We're going to be doing a lot of energy healing today, because as we learn this modality, there's a lot of practice that happens and a lot of working with each other's energy. So it's really a beautiful place to be. Yes, manifesting, Becky, absolutely. And I love all the happy birthdays to you, Charlie. I hope you feel special because we think you're pretty special. Good morning, Sharon Boyle. And Sharon, how are the girls? I hope that they're on the mend and feeling much better today. Yes, absolutely. Sally painted the lotus. And we talked yesterday about taking a picture and putting that on a shirt. I think that would be such an amazing thing to have her artwork. She's a beautiful, beautiful artist. She's got art hanging here at the center, and I love it. I love the energy. Becky says the energy was wonky last night. Couldn't sleep. I slept like a baby, let me tell you. I didn't stay up late. I knew that I wanted to be refreshed this morning. So it was just a wonderful sleep. I actually woke up before my alarm. I've been setting my alarm up here for 5:55 a.m. And I've been waking up before that. So I actually see that come up on the clock. And I love that number. Fives are the number of change. And when they're multiplied like that, it's a big change. So, yeah, and I'm feeling it. I feel that shift. It's not just the change in the weather, there's a shift of what's going on in the air as well. And beautiful energy that's coming in for all of us. This is a new time. This is a time when the veil is lifted and we're able to see so much clearer than we were before. We're able to actually see that energy, not just feel it. So like with the angels, with other beings, we're able to see it. And I'm loving that. Marietta, good morning, sweet Marietta. Sally and I sometimes we talk about the accept, align, allow, and how awesome that is, just to spontaneously start saying that. You know, it's like when something is going on that I normally would get upset about or frustrated about or irritated at, I just go into acceptance now. And it's just like, okay, it is what it is, just allow, just be. And I thank you. Thank you for introducing us to that little ditty. And we do it a lot. I want you to know. We sing your song a lot. And Charlie, you see 22. We see 22 almost every day on this show. It's like our master number. I love it. Okay, who else we got on with us? Scroll down so I can see. Okay, we got something going on. Stacy, you walked on the beach and it raised your vibration. It does that for me too. Beautiful energy of the ocean. Sharon says, the girls are improving, but still have colds and sore throats. I awoke with the sore throat and sniffles too, start gargling, etc., and trying to stay in a safe place in my head with it all. Been teaching the girls the power of our words and thoughts and to talk to our bodies to be well again. Also talk to our angels, especially Michael and Raphael. One thing that I do if I do start to feel a little off with the energy is I start doing affirmations. And in those affirmations, I say, I am healthy. I am healthy. I am healed. I am whole. And I just keep repeating that. And that's what I share with other people when they start telling me they've got a cold or they're sniffling or whatever it might be. Just start talking to the cells in your body. You know, we are mostly water. So when we put that positive energy in there, it does change the cells. So just telling yourself, I am healthy, I am healed. Oh, and yes, Becky, I have heard that. I've never done it before, but I have heard many testimonies that this does work, to put onions on your feet overnight, that it helps to detox. And anytime you can detox your body, especially using salt baths or anything on the feet to pull that out, celery juice will detox you. Just pure celery juice, nothing added to it. That's a great detox. And Hope has shared some seed food that's also a detox. So I've been doing that in the mornings and loving it. Suzanne says, I was stargazing with my daughter, beautiful clear sky, could see Mars, Saturn, and Jupiter beautifully. Awesome. Well, I know Monday evening we have the next the next land blessing scheduled, and it's going to be at Lake Michigan. So I'm thinking we're doing it at 7:00. We're probably going to be able to see some stars right after the land blessing. And I hope you all can join us virtually for that. I'm making myself a note that I need to set up an event page on Facebook so you all can see when we go live and be there with us. Just come out. I know Christina will be there, Sally and Tony. Becky, I'd love for you to come to that live if you feel like it and are up to it. Okay. Getting up to all the ones that I've already read. And Marietta says, when we set our intention to align with spirit, we show our trust and faith to allow love and light to flow through us from our source. Absolutely. I am so grateful that I got to meet you, Marietta. You are such a beautiful spirit. And I know at some point in my journey, I know that I will be back down into the Keys and get to see you, and perhaps you can come out of the Keys and join up with me at some place on this journey as well. That would be beautiful. Okay, and Sharon says, yes, I was teaching them positive affirmations too. I am juicing celery, apple, carrot, beetroot, and ginger shortly. The girls don't like it though. They might like just the celery by itself. And I know that came from the medical medium that told us about the celery detox. So that may be something that they would agree with, because it doesn't have the strong taste that some of those other things do when you put it in a juice. So you haven't tried the onions. I haven't tried that either, but I know people swear by the onions to detox with. So you know what? It's worth a try. And try it. You might like it. Okay, Becky says, I saw the juice doctor on Facebook thinking of getting his book. Yeah, the medical medium is the one that I think introduced us to celery juicing, and I have done it. It makes a big difference in how you feel. It detoxes the liver and makes you really be energized. It does up your vibration. Rick Morrow, good morning to you. I love all the Floridians coming in this morning. Do y'all miss me or something? So I'm seeing 22 again. Rick, you brought in the 22. Yes, Becky, that's him. I don't know his name, Anthony something. He's known as the medical medium. And I think he has a couple of books, but he also has YouTubes.
Elderberry.
I'm sorry?
Elderberry.
Is that his name?
No, she should look for elderberry.
Okay.
Elderberry.
Elderberry.
Yeah.
Sharon is what Christina is saying.
We are right in the middle of harvest right now to make all of our cold medicines before winter hits. Elderberry.
Okay, there you go. And Stacy says, I need to unpack my medical medium books. Yeah, he has so much good information about healing naturally. And I am all for that. I take no kind of medication and stopped any type of that the doctors told me I had to have for the rest of my life. I stopped that like over 30 years ago now. Yeah. So Anthony Williams, thank you, Katrine. Yes, I knew it was Anthony. I couldn't think of what the rest of it was. But that's the medical medium. And I've learned a lot from him. Really great stuff. And Rick says, of course. Well, it's nice to be missed. And I'm glad that you come on the morning show. And good morning, Josie. I know you're right there with him. So good morning to both of you. And sending big hugs down from Michigan. It's cold here, in case you didn't know. And it wasn't until this morning. This morning when I got up, I'm like, yeah, it's a little chilly. And this girl does not own a coat. So I think we're going to have to do a little bit of shopping while I'm here before I leave this place, because I have a feeling that New York is going to be cold too. So I'll have to see what I can find for a coat in this area before I head out to the east, further east. Okay, so those of you that are not going to be in the class with me, what are you doing today? And I hope you have something fun going on. And Charlie, I don't know what kind of celebration you have in store for your birthday, but I hope it is amazing for you. And just get into the energy of celebrating you. When I had my birthday back in August, I think I celebrated the whole month. That was fun. And Deirdre, yes, New York is cold now. Oh boy, okay. Okay, well, as long as I can get in and out of there without being stuck in snow, I will be happy, because I've driven in snow, but I certainly don't like doing so. It's just about the same as driving in rain for me. It's like, nope, give me a dry road, give me sunshine, I'm happy. Good morning, Robin Waters Dykes. Oh, it's good to see you on here. Good morning, Carol Allen. And Charlie said it's a little cool this morning. Stacy, you're working in Casadega today. Awesome. I love the energy at Casadega. And I'm hoping, I don't know, Charlie, maybe you can help me here. I'm hoping when I go into New York that I'll be able to go to Lilydale and experience that. I've always heard of it. I know Casadega is kind of like a sister community to Lilydale. So I'd love to go in there just to drive through and see what that energy is like in that area. Carol, you're painting the shed today. Okay. Well, I hope that turns out really well. Show us pictures. I'd love to see what you do. Okay, so who else is doing something fun? We got some painting going on. We got work going on. And I know the girls here are all excited because they're going to be taking a class from me and getting some attunements from the angels today. So I'm really excited about that. It's
We're going to do something fun.
70 degrees in Mississippi. Look at Robin rubbing it into us.
Well, maybe we should go to Mississippi.
Ooh, oh, you know what? Chills. Maybe I should go to Mississippi,
Yes,
Robin.
But not too soon. We have her for a little bit more.
Robin, would you like a visit from the Angel Mobile?
Right? Happy birthday, Charlie.
Yes. Charlie, we're so excited for your birthday. And I want everybody to just sing to you. Let's see if I can get a minute when they settle down. I'll get them all over here and we'll sing happy birthday to Charlie. And let's let the whole family do that. I know, don't you love my Tony? Tony and Sally, it is so amazing to be here in their energy. I just love it. Oh, Charlie, you're going to look into it. Okay. Jean, the medical medium's name is Anthony Williams. His book that I have is named Life-Changing Foods, but he has many. I didn't like the celery juice at first, but later I like it. That was me too, Jean. At first, you're like, not too sure about this. But the more you do it and your body starts to respond to that detoxing, yeah, it's pretty amazing. So let me see if I can interrupt them. Ladies, can we sing happy birthday to Charlie?
Yes, of course we can.
Come on over.
Charlie.
We love our Charlie. So Charlie, if you're ready, you're about to get a blessing. And we hope you have such an amazing day. So happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Charlie. Happy birthday to you. And many more. Wow, we should do a recording, ladies.
Awesome.
That was pretty good.
I think we harmonized.
We did.
I think we actually
I
harmonized.
know.
Wow.
Yeah. Charlie, I hope you like that. And I hope you keep that energy going the rest of the day.
That was
Just
our,
get into
our first debut.
Yeah, that's right. We've got to come up with a name. Our quartet here. So happy birthday, darling. And get into being a kid
Teri Angel
today.
and the Cherubs. That works. It does.
Mike is back on Periscope. He says, I have returned. He can't stay away from us. Okay. And he wants to know how many things I'm streaming on right now. We are on Facebook, Periscope, and YouTube right now. So we're streaming 3 different places. Awesome. Oh, and everybody's giving Charlie blessings. I love that.
Yes.
And ancestor, I don't know who, I can't pronounce all that. Okay, well, welcome. I think this might be your first time here on the morning show. Thank you for being here. Oh, big hugs to all of us. Robin, you're so beautiful. Thank you for coming on the morning show.
Hi, Robin. Good morning.
Yeah, she was telling us it was 70 degrees in Mississippi.
Nice.
Oh, Robin, really?
Yeah.
It'll
We
be
were talking about you yesterday, too.
It'll be
so.
70 degrees here at 3.
Yeah.
Are we going to hit 70?
Maybe.
Somehow, I don't think so. I thought they said 60s today and then 70s the rest of the week.
Yep.
It goes up a
Including
little
Lake
bit.
Michigan.
Yeah.
So thank goodness for that.
Yes.
Yes, and Robin says, beautiful sound, beautiful souls. We did sound good together. Yeah, gosh, we're going to do more of
I mean, for happy birthday, my goodness.
CD will be on the
Oh.
shelf by Christmas.
Put in your pre-order.
Charlie says you're making me cry.
Aw, Charlie.
Those are happy tears though, Charlie, so that's good. We love happy tears.
Just know that you are loved. That's it. You are loved and have a happy, happy, happy birthday.
That's right. Okay, so here we go, ladies. Mike says, as a pessimist, I must ask, how do you lovely ladies seem so full of happiness and love?
Girls, we give it over to God.
Yeah,
He takes care of our every need.
that's it.
So yes, we just give it over. We set it and forget it.
I have
We
a
set
choice.
our
We have a
intentions and we
choice
forget all about it.
every single
Yeah.
morning what it's going to be. And if I place it to myself in that way, am I going to be happy or am I going to be angry and sad? That makes me make my choice. And if I choose happy, that's the way my whole day will go.
Mhm.
So you got to set it in the morning.
Absolutely.
Intentions are everything. Yeah, I love Karen
Absolutely.
Palmer's, what she says, we either make it a prison or a playground.
That's it.
It's
Oh,
our
that's
choice. Really, it is.
I love playground.
You know, as much as we can realize, and, you know, we're not discounting that there's a lot of crap going on out there in the world, and there's people hating on each other, and there's all of this conflict and stuff. We can look at that and get down in that low vibration, or we can maintain our high vibration and send positive into the world, because we do affect the energy of the world. I used to ask that question. It's just me. What does it matter if I'm angry? What does it matter if I'm sad? It's just me, right? But all of our energies affect everyone else. So the frequency that we put out goes into that mix, into that soup that's out there, that frequency that's in
Right.
our world. So what are you adding to the soup? You know, are you pouring more of the vinegar in there and everything's sour and everything doesn't look so good? Or are you going to put a smile on and say, I choose happy? And I choose happy every day.
Yeah,
Every
and on
day I
just
choose
those
it.
rare occasions, because we're human, and sometimes we just have those days, that's when I kind of go within. I play turtle. I pull my head and arms in and just kind of stay by myself, regroup, and come back out again. Yeah, so sometimes we have to allow that to happen for our own mental sanity. We have to allow those days to flow and then just get them over with. It's for every action, there's a reaction. So it's just being aware of what you're doing while you're doing it.
Mhm.
And if you're in that mood, just making sure that you're aware that you're not hurting anybody else doing this. Just relax, chill, watch a movie, take a nap, something.
Yeah, I think sometimes that negative mood, especially if you're normally happy, I think a lot of times that's a really big sign that it is time for self-care, and it is
Yes.
time to go within.
Go within and
Mhm.
examine what is
Yeah.
going on, and then learn what you can from it and release everything else.
That's it. Absolutely. Intention and choices. And Mike says, I lost my faith a long time ago, but it does make me really happy to see you ladies so happy and pure. Well, Mike, I'm so glad you showed up. I don't believe in coincidences or accidents. You're here for a purpose, and you're here to maybe reinstate your faith.
It's like a
You know?
synchronicity in our day.
Yeah.
Meeting you was supposed to happen.
Mhm.
You were supposed to wander in.
Absolutely. And Sharon Boyle, Sharon plays beautiful sound healing with singing bowls. And she says, I call it mixing my bowls when I play. I feel like I am mixing magic. I love it. My bowls are visually hypnotic too, and I stare into them as I play. So sound healing, listening to beautiful energy tones that will lift the vibration. Music lifts you very fast. Laughing. Anytime you can get into laughter, just pure laughter, it raises the vibration.
Gratitude.
Absolutely.
Gratitude.
Yes,
If you
yes.
can say thank you in the tough times, you have an excellent tool at your disposal to get through life with.
Absolutely.
It's a superpower. I call gratitude a superpower.
Yes, and
It
being
is.
grateful for what you've already encompassed within your life is a key thing. Because when you show gratitude for what once was or what has always been in your life, more will come in the future. So you're constantly receiving an abundance of everything that you need. Everything.
Yes, you are. And give gratitude in advance.
Yep,
Mhm.
absolutely. Yeah.
Yeah. Every day when I wake up, that's the first thing I do is say, thank you, God, for another day. Thank you that I'm alive. I can experience this day and make it something beautiful. And then I always ask, what can I do today to make an impact in the world? And we all can do that. We all can speak a word to somebody of warmth and love, or we can just put a smile on. Even through a mask, we still see that you're smiling.
Mhm.
So,
Yeah, and if more people actually gave more thought to what can I do to make somebody else stay happier, even if it's through a smile, through a kind gesture, helping them in some way. If we give more thought to how others' days are going to turn out, our day is going to turn out even more beautiful.
Mhm.
So it's kind of that mindset. You think about others first, and then it kind of comes right back to you full circle.
it sure
Full
does.
circle. Full
Yeah.
circle.
Yeah. Charlie says, gratitude is the wine of the soul.
Yes, yes. We need that on a t-shirt.
Yeah, we do.
We do.
And we'll give you credit for it.
Yes.
Charlie.
We will send you a t-shirt.
And Robin says, live each day as if it were your last, so you have no regrets for your past. Yes. Beautiful. Mike says he's full-hearted. Thank you for letting me vent, and more so for honest, non-judgmental answers. Mike, you're so welcome. That's this family. You have just stepped into a family right now. So we hope you keep coming back. Keep being here with us every morning. We'd love to hear you. And who else? Stacy says, and laughter. I like right now I'm laughing because I'm making fried cauliflower rice, and I know Josh is going to wake up and say, what is that terrible smell? It's the little things that make me laugh, isn't it? It doesn't have to be huge. Just we can laugh and be silly and laugh at ourselves. Laugh at yourself. There's nothing like that. I do it all the time. And pets make me laugh. Dogs, cats, they're comedians, and they come to us just for pure unconditional love.
Yeah, that mouse face that my cat left me last night was hysterical.
Okay.
But they were showing you how much they love
They
you.
did, and apparently
And
I
they
have
love
no
you a
idea how
lot.
to self-sustain myself. Here's some
No.
mouse face for you.
That was a priceless gift.
To them it was.
I know,
Must
exactly.
have been the best part. I gave you the best part, Mom.
Exactly.
Is it like in your face?
That was a good one.
Yes, Robin, you can't see Mike because he's on Periscope. So unless you're on Periscope, you won't see the comments. But I see from everywhere, Periscope, YouTube, and Facebook. They all show up together for me. So I'm able to read what Mike says too, so all of you know. And Suzanne says, for me, it was to stop reacting, knowing I have the power to set intentions.
Oh my goodness. Yes,
Yeah,
that's a hard lesson.
It's huge.
That is a
Reacting hard
huge,
stuff.
yes.
And in all honesty, I mean, if I were to be completely honest, it's still something that I have to practice.
Yeah,
all
Me
the
too.
time.
It
It's
is
not
a work in progress.
You know, when I say
Yes.
I gratitude helps and setting the intention, sometimes I'm not the best at that. I will, forget or let something get to me that I will react to. But it's good because I think all the time I see I'm so much different than I was
Yes.
10 years ago or 5 years ago. I've learned things and progressed, but none of us are perfect.
Some of
right?
it still happens,
Right,
and
right.
we just, and that goes right back to the whole thing that for every action there's a reaction.
Mhm.
So we have to constantly think about that our actions, there's going to be a reaction to it. So
Yeah.
what kind of reaction are we wishing to have? I try to choose good ones. I don't care for the bad ones to come along, so I tried to keep my mind clear, but yeah, it is a constant
It's a
job.
constant-
It
it's all the
is.
time.
It
Yeah.
It is.
Yeah.
Especially when you've come out of a negative place,
Mhm.
in life, and things can easily get you down. You have to just realize to pick yourself up. Don't let it happen.
I've really started
No.
awarding myself points for everything. And I award everybody with
Oh,
points. I
yay.
will award 1,000,000 points when somebody says, you know what, I used to do this, and then I managed to figure out that, hey, I don't want to be like that anymore. And I'll be the first, 1,000,000 points. But I'll do it for myself too, because it's, I'll recognize I came to that realization way earlier than I have before. So
Mhm.
that's progress. If I can stop that thought process, change it up a little bit, but I'll award points for that. And I think everybody should award themselves points. Go ahead.
Yeah.
Don't make it 1 point, make it 1,000,000. You get to make up your own game.
Yeah, absolutely. Have fun. Life should be fun. Go play on the playground. Go skip down the street. And who cares if there's anybody looking? Dance like nobody's watching. I love that. I love
Absolutely.
that saying in that song too.
There's a lot to be said about coming in here and Tony going off to work, and I'm here by myself, and the oldies are on.
Mhm.
I am that 60s hippie child.
Yes.
My hands are going in the air. So there's my secrets. I do dance like nobody's watching.
Therefore, Sally likes getting rid of me.
That's right. Now
Now
the
you-
truth comes
My
out.
secret's out.
Tracy Ann Moffat is with us. Good morning, welcome. And Nikki Sumner. Hello to all of you. And Jean L'Oreal says, my problem is I set the intention, but then I don't always let it go and trust. When I do, there is more success because I trust. Yeah, that's it. Letting it go. This has been such a huge message. It comes out every day now. every day. It comes out of my mouth and I'm like, all right, angels, I'm
Yes.
hearing you.
Trust.
Yes.
Let it go.
As humans, we tend to, we need that control on trust. We really do. And I don't know why we do. It's much easier and a lot more fun along the way if we just set it and let it go and let them deal with the details. Not our business. Forget it. Go on to the next intention.
Yeah,
Skip the ingredients and how to get it there.
But I did get some wise advice from a very wise friend of mine last night. And we were discussing the loss of a person. And I said, I'm just going to sit with this. And I'm trying really hard to just say, all right, universe, I trust what you got going on.
Right.
And she reminded me, though, it's okay to mourn at the same time.
Oh, yeah.
And so,
yes,
she kind of
absolutely.
reminded me that, that doesn't mean you have to be happy about every single situation. It doesn't mean that you're not going to have bad feelings and
Absolutely.
and that you are allowed to do things like grieve and mourn and it's okay.
Regardless of what,
that.
we're human.
Right.
First.
Right. And we have to allow ourselves to feel those emotions and play through.
Yes, we have to go through those things. And it's just how we do this, in what manner.
Absolutely. We have so many emotions and we don't want to just ignore them because then we have problems. They're going to come out somehow. So acknowledging them, loving them, that's the thing. And it's hard sometimes to love our anger, but do that and you're going to watch it transform. Because anger is a necessary emotion for us humans.
Oh,
they're layers, right, Nikki?
Yes.
They are layers, and we can work through anything that comes up when we stay in our heart and stop going into our head, because that's where we're going to go into that lower vibration. But in our heart, we always come through with exactly what we need. Yes, dealing gracefully with our emotions. I love that. Thank you, Suzanne. So, the time, look at this. Look at what happened. It's almost time to end the show. And it has flown by. You all are just wonderful this morning. Thank you for being with us. And just share right now if there's anything on your heart that you need us to lift you up for. If there's someone in your life that needs healing, needs a prayer, just type that in. If you need something, whether it's physical, mental, spiritual, or emotional, just share with us so we can hold you in love and light for it. And we'll take just a moment before we end the show and all of us go into our heart and lift each other up. Yes, I'm glad you made it too, Nikki. Thank you for coming on this morning. And Tracy's loving the lotus blossom.
Mm-hmm.
She said it's stunning. As the petals unfold, our troubles are told. Sink we glow, divine and gold. How beautiful.
Oh, I love that.
I love that too, Tracy.
That's beautiful. I love that.
Yes.
And it really goes with that lotus blossom.
It does. Yeah.
It does.
Yeah. Deirdre says prayers for Milton, Mosher, and Misty Sims, and world peace, of course. Stacy, prayer for our country that we can love each other. For the world that we can love each other.
Yeah.
But our country right now needs a lot of help. So much going on, and let's remember the West Coast where all those fires are, and not just the fires, but all that, the air quality, the smoke that's happening. Jen, thank you for coming on. I love you, honey. I'm so glad I got to see you before I left Florida. And Robin wants prayers for herself. Absolutely. And Sharon asked, what did you say about the lotus? It was something that Tracy Moffat typed in. She says, as the petals unfold, our troubles are told. Sink we glow, divine and gold. How beautiful. We've got some sayings on here we need to
I
write
know,
down.
I need to
Right.
write these down.
Yeah.
I want to write that down actually and have that kind of
On
outline the
there.
bottom of it.
Yes.
Go around. Yes, that would be beautiful. Or through here and up and around.
That would look good.
Yes, it would. That would be beautiful. Ooh, I
Mhm.
got chills. So Stacy, we love you, honey. I hope you have an amazing day at work.
Love you too, Stacy.
And let's see, prayer, Becky LaFave, prayer for Mother Earth. Yes, absolutely. And I didn't see Prachetta type in anything, but I know she always asks for prayers for herself and Prachir and all of us. So we're putting us all in there along with Prachetta and Prachir. Just praying for their vibration to be high. I know you're back at your mom's house, and just praying that that energy there is good where you're at. And Sharon says, beautiful. Yeah, I can see those words already written on the wall. I
Mhm.
see it.
They will be up there before
Yeah.
long.
They will. Okay, ladies, do you have any prayer requests today?
Oh my gosh, I just had somebody and I can't, it went right out of my head because I got a message from Spirit, which we'll talk about after.
Okay.
So
Well,
yeah.
let's lift Becky up. Becky, I'm
Yes.
so sorry you had that experience yesterday. So we're going to lift you up to allow that and let it go. Yeah. You're no
Lifting
longer there.
Sharon's girls up again.
Oh, yeah.
Making sure that they continue with the healing and moving forward and that they stay safe. And it's nothing more than a simple cold.
Right.
Um,
Yeah. And I feel that.
Yeah,
I do.
change of
It's just gonna be a
seasons are
cold.
here.
Yes. Prayers for my son, that he is okay. And
And for Jordan.
prayers for Jordan, for everything that she is going through and keeping up her stamina and energy with the new house and working long days and lots of overtime. So hoping she stays up on her feet and stays healthy. Prayers for Tony, that she keeps moving forward. She continuously gets better. And just prayers for everybody, for good health, for wealth, for prosperity and love to abound all of us and embrace us in our lives and our paths as we move forward. And I feel like somebody else just said that. I don't know why I do. I think somebody piped in.
Sharon said, prayers for all of you, prayers for my children to be protected at all times, and for little old me, that my throat improves with all the attention I give it today.
Oh, prayers for Joey. She comes from our group, Zenlightenment, and she's in Florida and she's going through the hurricane and all the rains and all that stuff, the flooding. And so asking for a lot of prayers for her and anybody else that's in that wake.
Mhm.
And in the new ones that they're watching to come in. So hoping everything turns out fine with everyone.
And there's our hope. Prayers for the entire tribe and my cousin Lorraine Hillett as she continues to improve from COVID. Yay. Prayers for you, Teri, as you continue along our quest. Prayers for myself for my continuing good health. Absolutely. We are setting our intention for you to get off of dialysis and to be healthy, and be joyous and jumping up and down. That's how I see you. Just really, you are such a blessing to the world. So we're seeing your energy improving every day. And Rika says, prayers for my pet, Demi, having severe skin allergy. That can be tough for a pet for sure. And Nikki, prayers and love for all. And please remember my nephew, Brian, who was just diagnosed with COVID. He's gone through so much in his life. And just lifting him up, surrounding him with light. Anyone who's been dealing with that, we know it's real. We know it's happening. People are still getting that. And some are, they're giving in to it. But we're going to pray for those that are right now battling with COVID to make it through. and for this whole thing to just clear up from our planet. That's our intention that we set every night when we chant. We're chanting for the end of it. And Becky, prayers for the angels to help us help those who need love at this moment.
Yes.
Absolutely. Well, let's go into our heart center and just connect right now. Let's connect with each other. Such a beautiful family and beautiful energy. And yes, Becky, prayers for more compassion. I really felt Kuan Yin when you said that. I felt her before the words came onto the screen. And Kuan Yin is helping us all to find that compassion in our heart, just surrounding us. And like that lotus flower, we're all opening up to it. And when we get those petals open, we find right in the center of there is our higher self that's guiding us constantly. We find that connection to Source, to God, to the highest being that is. So let's do that now. Just if you want to touch your heart center, it brings your focus to where that feeling is inside of you. And just go there. Just breathe in. Let it fill your lungs with love. This beautiful love we have for each other. And then exhale anything that's unlike love. Only love and light is welcome in our hearts. And as you let it go, just see how different your energy feels. See the miracle that happens with trusting, with being who you are. That's your authentic self. That is your divine authority that you stand on. So breathe in again. See the sun shine right into your heart, lighting it up. And that glow is what other people see when they look at you. They don't see your humanness. They see what you're really all about, your energy. And now let's breathe in the love and the light from our family and everyone who has placed someone in for a prayer request to be lifted up. Let's shine our light on them. That beautiful sunlight that came in so brightly. Let's shine it on all those prayer requests. Seeing everyone come into their perfection. Releasing any anxiety, any worry, just cutting that cord of attachment and letting it go. And giving gratitude. Thank you, God. Thank you that we are awake, that we know who we are. And let's shine light over those that are in the world who are still searching. Those who don't know the joy of being spirit. And now let's hold somebody in the group. Just hold them tight. Give them a big hug, big bear hug, and say, I love you. When we share our love, we're not losing it. It comes back to us. We can never give all of our love away because what we give out, we get back. That's the law of the universe. And we give our love out every day to the group. We do what we call a heart telephone. And on the count of 3, we give some gratitude. We say thank you. And then we share that beautiful love with an I love you. So let's count it down, ladies, from 3 to 1.
Okay.
3, 2, 1. Thank you. I love you. I love you all so much. What a beautiful blessing you are this morning.
Have a good day, everybody.
Have an amazing day. Becky says, I don't know what just happened, but I felt that in my heart space. Ladies, I'm shaking. Angel chills.
Aww.
Becky, that makes me so happy. I've got them too. Beautiful. Shining like a beautiful pink diamond. Yes, yes. Have an amazing day. I love you all so much.
My feet, my toes are cold.
Be sure you come back tomorrow. Bring a friend. Tell somebody. Robin, I'm so glad you were with us, honey. Thank you for the blessings. I love you. I love you. Thank you. I love you. And Deirdre, take us out, girlfriend. Come on. I know you can. There we go. Thank you, Deirdre. Okay, let's say it all together. Namaste, y'all. Bye, everybody.